Hello everyone, welcome to OLERN Insights, where we distill business strategies and problems into bite-sized learning. This is Jerry Ilaw, the founder of OLERN, and I'm with Mr. Migs dela Rosa, the founder of Mplify. Hi Migs.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Jerry, for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Migs, one of the common questions for restaurant owners is about location. Now, how important is location for a restaurant business?
Actually, location is very important to food and restaurant business because there's a lot of parameters that you have to put into consideration before, even during the store operations. One, the location ideally should have a parking space if it is a standalone. Because nowadays, people dine in families, in friends, in groups. So ideally, they have parking space or nearby parking stations in the malls or whatever. Second, if your store is located in a mall, if you are under mall tenant zoning, hopefully you are visible or accessible or people are passing by your store within the mall vicinity.
So that means they can see your restaurant.
Yes. If not, the thing that you should do is you should provide mall directional collaterals.
Okay.
It's important because imagine how many restaurant and food business are located in a mall. So you're competing within your neighboring businesses.
Yes, that's true.
So ideally, you have a poster in the mall entrances, in the collateral vicinities like parking, like mall entrances for tarp banners.
Yes.
Positioning and pointing your customer, your target customer, to your store. What floor, which area of the mall.
Yung bang mga ganyan, Migs, is that free given by the malls? Yung mga, what do you call this? The
Marketing collaterals.
Collaterals going to your store?
Jerry, it's a good question because if you are a new tenant of the mall, business owners, restaurant owners should know that they should get that for free on their first month of operation.
Okay.
Ideally, mall marketing provides the so-called mall support, mall marketing support for the opening. So ideally, you will get the basic one, posting in their social media, Facebook and Instagram. Second, provision for postering in the mall entrances. And also collateral placement in available lease space.
Okay.
Yun.
Okay, so that's good to know.
But if you want to advertise in a more visible but for list, you can avail as well, but on a discounted rate, of course.
Okay.
And one very important consideration if you want to have a good location, if you want to open a food and restaurant business, make sure that the location is a high traffic area.
Okay.
Regardless if it's a mall, inside the mall or in the intersection, corner of a street, because you need to generate traffic. Store traffic entails sales.
Yes.
And one important consideration as well is you should have a neighboring businesses.
Okay, so hindi siya parang stand-alone
No.
na ikaw lang yun nandun.
Nowadays, one of the new trend that is applicable and should be considered by the restaurant owners, putting their business in a location where there are neighboring business, whether it's a complementing business or same food business.
Okay.
Because we have to understand that the psychology of customers, they don't dine every day in the same place.
Yes, magsasawa.
Yes, may umay factor na tinatawag.
So okay lang kahit you mentioned that it's a competing business.
Yes.
Okay.
We call it a hub. A hub or a business district is visited frequently by customers simply because they have other shops to visit after they dine to you.
Yeah. Kasi nga, with all the traffic,
Yes.
diba, here in Metro Manila, when you go to a certain place, gusto mo more or less yung mga kailangan mong gawin, nandun na rin.
Yes. And on top of the traffic, ideally, people after dinner or before dinner, they love to shop, they have to want spa, massage, or anything that is lifestyle in nature that they can enjoy in that same place or same locations.
Okay, I see. Migs, going back to the mall, minsan nilalagay ka sa isang area, di ba? You want in a different place, pero dito nilalagay yung ino-offer sa'yo. Why is that?
Customers or entrepreneurs or opening new stores in a mall is very tricky, and you have to adhere with the policies of the mall. In the mall, they have the so-called mall zoning.
Okay. Okay.
Why? It is to answer the convenience of the mall goers and to your customers.
Okay.
But you have to understand as well that sometimes restaurants and other businesses are located in the first floor, in the main entrance,
Yeah.
because they have internal arrangement, mall management, that they have to open 5 stores in all the malls location. So it's a package sometimes.
Okay.
So they don't have to agree with the condition, but it's a business package that is being offered. For example, you can open to a good mall, but the mall management can offer the leasing of the space to another mall, same owner, mall management, but to be able to be located in that good location, you have to get the non-convenient location.
Okay.
So that is somehow based on discussion that cannot be avoided along the way.
Okay, okay. Migs, yung first na point mo, which is very, very good point, is about parking space, no?
Yes.
So, what if yung restaurant natin, nakalagay na, kaya lang limited yung parking, or even yung seating capacity? What can they do to increase their sales?
Actually, in the advent of technology, Jerry, we have a lot of business partners that can help food and restaurant business. There's Grab, Lala Move,
Yes.
Etigo,
Food Panda.
And so on and so forth. But you have to understand, as restaurant entrepreneur, that this application, these corporate partners are getting percentage of share of your sales.
Yeah.
Because they are the one providing convenience to your
Yes.
customers. And at the same time, with the advent of competition, you have to be there as well. It's very advisable nowadays that you have to be online and you have to be partnered by these established brands in promoting your location, your business.
Yeah. Funny thing na you mentioned it because I've tried actually one of those apps 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I've known them for many years, but I haven't used any of those apps. And I've used it last 2 months ago, and then I was so surprised on how convenient it is to order food via those apps. And I think that's also a growing trend now. People don't want to park when they go to a restaurant or kaya go through the traffic, that they just order online. And that's a good supplement, right, for those food entrepreneurs.
Please note that you might be required by these partners that the sales for that month will be accumulated and you will have to send them bill for you to get the sales. Some may give cash basis, but some, especially credit card payment, might be on hold and will take 15 to 30 days.
Okay. So aside from partnering with this food app, what can they do if their location is quite inferior in a way?
Yeah. The problem with location is sometimes a hard-headed entrepreneur wanted to push for the location simply because they own the property. But on a marketing perspective, they have to understand that the location must undergo environmental scanning. Environmental
Yes.
scanning is a process wherein you determine the feasibility of the location if there are immediate customers and if it's feasible for long-term business. To be able to sustain such not so good location, other than food apps, partnering with delivery apps, you also have to do a lot of promotion and local store marketing to ensure that the location can sustain the business.
Okay, nice. Nice. So I think we have a good discussion about location. And you mentioned also about local store marketing. We'll do more discussion about local store marketing in the next video. So thank you so much, Migs.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our OLERN Insights channel so you won't miss any of our future episodes. Again, this is Jerry Ila, the founder of OLERN, saying that if learning is not your priority, don't expect change. See you in the next video.